and welcome everybody to 2.5 Dungeoneers, where we don't have our overlay done because I didn't stop to do it, and that will like we have like it's a bit fucked up. Can you send around the message in chat? Okay. Okay, we can fix it. We can fix it fast. Just give me a couple of seconds. As you can see, Gary is not gonna be joining us for the moment. It seems like he's AWOL. Nobody has heard anything from him, though he was present in chat before. So whatever is happening, we are not aware. Nick, can you pop off a right there? It's pretty down.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you. Okay, let me just fix. And until I fix all this, how have your weeks been, guys? What's been happening?
Too much work.
Not work?
Way too much work. Yeah, I had 2 deadlines.
What are you working on?
Websites and a couple of programs.
Nice. Anything that would spark interest with Twitch viewership?
I will soon start a game for the Android.
You heard it. What's your game? What's the name of the game?
It's gonna be a spaceship co-op shooter thingy.
You heard it here first, guys. When it goes out, make sure to go get it.
Like
All down there.
a year.
A year, yeah, in a year.
I'm gonna start with a programmer friend. So
Awesome.
I
Okay.
need a single player. Space Invaders clone.
Space Invaders clone.
If you
That'd be nice.
search Gokalex on the App Store, you will find my game, I guess. It's just a
Go and
prototype.
check it out, guys. Go and check it out. Okay, Devil, what's up with you?
Oh, not a whole lot. I mean, the mask, as people in chat are noticing, is no longer with us.
Unfortunately, we mourn it.
Yes.
It is not yet destroyed, but still.
Sentimental value keeps it alive. That's the only reason.
Yes. Okay, and yeah, I have that mask as well. So, Nick, anything interesting with you?
I joined one of these, the really intense fanfare rides on a fair that I found here. And at the moment, it was so batshit crazy that I was like around screaming, "I'm an angel! I'm an angel!"
I mean,
this actually happened.
I have no idea what you just said.
You didn't hear me?
No, I understood something about joining something, but I don't know what
I
you
joined a fanfare ride, you know, the one that they stick you somewhere and then they fling you around in the air and they throw you on the ground and then they fling you
so like
back
a
up.
carnival thingy.
Yes. But it wasn't like in an establishment, it was in the middle of the city, like you were flying 5 inches away from windows and buildings.
Yes, I've experienced that before.
Yes, and at the point I totally lost it and I was screaming, "I'm an angel! I'm an angel!"
The best thing when that happens is you just scream or laugh. You laugh. Like I laugh. That's when I get too nervous about something or too scared about something, I start laughing. You know, laugh in the face of death. That's how they say it, and it can have no power over you.
Kind of sucks because whenever I get sad, I start laughing. So, kind of mixed signals there, especially at funerals.
Good point. Good point.
We shall all miss dear old grandmother. Kevin.
Okay, by the way, people in chat, if music on tabletop audio is too loud or too low, tell me in chat. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Alright, so let's jump right into it. You guys, what happened last week in 3.5 Dungeoneers?
Can I make the last report as Alexander?
Yes, but I'm gonna say the same thing now, and I hope I don't need to say it again. Put your cam further away from your face.
It cannot be done.
It's just, okay, go a bit behind with your chair like this.
There is no room behind.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Like you're saying, awesome. It's amazing. Go.
Alright.
What happened?
So, as we were continuing our journey across the mountains, we finally reached our destination, which was a fortress. Surprise, surprise, held by the Red Hand of Doom. So we had a good plan at first. The mage, me, I was supposed to turn into a dragon and deceive them. And it worked. But when my party arrived, I panicked and I raised the alarm to convince the others that I'm their friend.
Random message in chat here on Skype, please. Thank you, continue on.
And well, after this happened, combat ensued. I tried to convince them that I'm on their enemy side for some time. As much time as I could grapple down their sneaky Hax Archer, because we all agreed that it was Hax and that Archer was probably hacking the game.
Of course, he was.
Or
He had a
was-
PDA and he was hacking everything.
He was hacking everything easily. We reported him afterwards. It's okay. His account will be banned. We walked down to take their big dragon that wasn't as fearsome as we had anticipated. Then the hacker, of course, tried to do some invis no collision hacks, but we managed to track him down again. Then apparently some enemies teleported in our way, as some people would say. We got ambushed before the end of the fight, but since our dwarf is extremely overpowered, we survived that as well. And we ended exactly when we killed the hacker.
Awesome. Okay, so that happened. Unfortunately, your very overpowered dwarf threw a fit after the fight and just left in a random location. You didn't see him, you don't know where he's going, you don't know where he has gone.
Alright.
I suspect it has to do with ale.
He sniffed something, maybe.
Okay, so you guys are about, let's see, you guys are barely down over here. So you guys are right
The first thing
We
that's
already
gonna happen-
looted.
about
correct?
here.
Yes, we looted
Yeah.
everyone.
Yes.
You looted the
And
people?
check-
Yes.
I believe we said we checked the building too. I'm not sure though.
No, the building is
No,
right.
we didn't.
No.
Okay.
We didn't do that. Now we're
During
going to
the
explore.
looting,
I have
Alexander
a new shiny ring.
Alexander has something to do, like in the encampment we have that we looted and such. Alexander is going to pick up one of the hobgoblins, and he Alright.
Go on.
I'm still picking up the goblin and the
Okay.
hobgoblin, and I sit in a rock with the hobgoblin in my hands. If someone addresses me, I will answer. You see the
What are
mage
you?
with hobgoblin in his hands,
Yeah, I walk near you and say, "What are you doing with that?"
and he looks
It's
at you
dead.
blankly. It won't be dead for long.
You heard the dwarf. Valrak doesn't want this undead creatures, and I actually don't too.
I will have to think about what will happen until Volrak returns.
Meanwhile, the halfling searches places, nooks and crannies for hidden treasures.
Do you actually go inside of the town? Because where you are right now, it's basically just the black fence
there's a
encroaching
town?
upon this lake. There is the town itself, is the town of West. As I said, there are two buildings that still stand out. One of which you have seen the dragon come out, and the other
Okay,
one.
the ruined castle. Okay. I thought,
Yes, the ruined castles over up there. Yeah, that you have not
I thought
explored.
you mean
yet.
like town, like with an inn and people and other stuff.
To clarify, where we are is plain as day, open, and anybody can see us, right?
Anybody, and most likely, what you think is that everybody has already seen you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they ran away.
And going into town would provide hiding places, yes?
Yes, there are a lot of buildings that still stick out, and the walkways. They're pretty obvious for somebody already that has already seen you and looking for you, because the walkways are not that strewn out along the way. They're pretty straight towards the building and towards the other sides of the lake. But it would provide more cover than the open plain you are now on.
Lovely, then yeah, I'll go into town.
Awesome. Actually, I
Yep,
need to change this.
I'll follow. We take one of the walkways
Oh.
and start exploring it.
Awesome. So we have to have some music over here. Good. And you guys go up on the walkways. The walkways don't seem that secure, to be honest. Let's see. But you can walk on them with no problem.
Yeah.
So you
I weigh
guys,
35 pounds.
you
I'm
guys,
not that worried.
yeah. Do you guys go? By the way, Nick, your camera just died
It died?
Again.
again. Yes, it died.
I mean, I restarted
Same
it.
thing
It
was doing
worked
last
for me.
time.
Okay, don't during the
I
stream.
don't do anything. I don't do anything.
Yeah, no, just don't restart the thing, because during the stream it's very hard for me to pick you up again.
Even
Okay,
if I
just
don't-
give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna recall this. Awesome, random message in chat, and turn up your cams. Oh, okay. So this is how it happens. If you restarted doing a stream, it's a lot harder to pick it up again.
Alright. So,
Okay, just waiting.
also, I think that Gary manually closed your call, so he might have technical difficulties. He
He
pressed
might.
the decline button.
No, he didn't. I pressed the decline button.
Oh, you did it.
Yes, I mean, just so he disappears so we can continue on with the game. So you guys go towards the main town hall or to the building to the right side?
Well, I think we can explore the outer area first. What do you think, guys?
We can explore the small building and then move to the main building.
Though before entering a building, I'm going to search for traps because
Of course.
I think that would be a wise precaution.
Also, any of you need some healing.
I don't.
Okay, so this stone building, obviously an old bell tower, protrudes from the lake at a slant, reaching a height of 30 feet above the surface of the water. Eroded images of dozens of lions stalking, sweeping and pouncing adorn its sides. A rickety-looking wooden platform has been built around the tower's circumference at water level, with 3 small skiffs docked alongside. It appears that the tower is 3 stories tall, but only its upper 2 floors remain above water. Okay, you want to see if there are any traps. Your trap detecting skills tell you that there is no trap along the way.
Lovely. I'll stride forward confidently.
I'll follow behind.
Okay, inside there is mostly nothing. It seems like the 2 levels here have been made as barracks for the hobgoblins. You see a couple of bunk beds, a couple of bones just thrown to the side, a fire pit on both levels in the middle of the room, worn down table in one corner with a couple of chairs, and dead beetles with stones and sticks in another corner.
Is there anything that looks valuable?
Nothing that looks valuable for you, good horse.
Are there chests or bags or
You see no
wardrobes
chests,
that I can
and
open?
there are no wardrobes.
Okay.
Whatever armor, leather cloaks or armor or weapons are just thrown on the side of the wall.
Any of the weapons look particularly well made?
No, at first glance, none of them look particularly well made.
Too bad.
By the way, whoever's typing right now, you're typing very loudly. And Nick.
I'm not tapping. I'm clicking. I'm clicking.
No, I'm saying Nick. I mean, that's gonna be a Nick this. Okay.
I have so many of these.
That's what you do. That's why I'm saying you should like take the screen back a bit because you do this always, and it's
At
creepy.
this moment, alright,
It's creepy.
I have no problem doing that, but I have such a big bed in here that I do not have the space for the screen. Priorities.
Okay.
first,
I get it.
priorities.
Priorities. I get it. Okay.
Are there
So
any
this doesn't seem.
papers, maps, diaries, books?
You look around. There doesn't seem to be any little material. And even if there was, none of you do speak Goblin.
None of us? I thought someone did.
None of
No
you speak
one.
Oh
Goblin.
wait,
No.
no, that's right. The map we had problems. Okay, yeah, right. Well, we can go see the other rooms.
Okay. So you
Buildings.
travel to the middle of the. You travel to the middle of the map, where the town hall rests. What must have been an impressive stone structure now lies half submerged in the lake. Its facade displays majestic heroes, bearing heraldic lion devices and armed with swords, spears, and bows. The countenance is carved into marble pillars. The building's ground floor is now completely submerged, and its second floor just sits above the water level, its marble heroes caked with moss and mud. The third floor is partially collapsed, exposing its rooms to the sky above. A wooden walkway has been lashed together around the building's perimeter, and a floating bridge leads to the nearby low ruins surrounded by a wooden fence. 2 flights of wooden stairs lead up along the facade of the ruined roof above. So on this map you will be finding yourselves on 3A, out here, on the rooftop level, because that's where the first no, actually no, sorry, that's not it. I'm confused. It's actually here. You're at 3B over here.
Okay.
This is the
Yes.
walkway you guys
Yeah.
walked onto.
Yeah, it means that we went up.
Exactly. So you're right here. Where do you guys move?
Other than the side entrance that leads to 3A, is there a door in front of 3B?
No. They don't lead to 3A. They don't lead to
Okay.
3D. So it's like there are 2 walkways up along
Yeah.
these sides over here.
Well, guys, it seems that we can only enter by going upstairs. So, shall we?
Yes. Lead the way.
Might as well.
Maybe you lead the way.
Alright, I lead the way.
I stay in the
Well,
middle.
hey, less dangerous for me.
Okay. You open the door, and dim light trickles down the stairway from above into what was once probably a grand hallway, now bare except for shaggy furs piled against one wall. A foul, fetid smell rises up from this place, as if it were the den of some great beast.
As if. Okay. Do we see signs of someone living in here? Or something? Or
You see no signs of anything inside here. Anything
no
living
signs of
inside.
someone living, like the
There's
food,
nobody.
bones.
As I said, the description that I gave you is completely 100% accurate. That's what you see. Doing inspect closer to see. This is like the first glance. So when you ask me what do we see, I already told you what you see. So if you wanna see
I
more,
inspect closer.
okay, good. So give me a search check. And if you have a
It's not
knowledge
spot,
or
right?
a knowledge nature could work as well.
I'm going to also
Check.
search the area, but I'm gonna search for random stuff that may have been left behind.
That's nature.
Okay, you know that this looks like to be, it probably is, a lair of an Etin.
Oh, okay. We killed most of them, didn't we? Or all of them?
You have killed some Etins, yes. In your fight before.
I'm thinking if some of them escaped or not. Did few escape? I can't remember.
No, I think we killed all the Ettins. I think the only
Okay.
things that escaped were, I think, a couple ogres.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I
And
look
what do you
around.
guys do now?
I search for anything of their possessions.
Hennessy, you on your search doing while Sarah was looking around, you find nothing of importance.
Ah, shucks.
Not in this room, at least.
Then we go downstairs, I guess.
Okay. It's not downstairs. It's you either go upstairs. Yeah, you are now inside of this room right here. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna draw like a square, and this is you. So I'm gonna move you around to where you want to move. There you can go either upstairs through these sides over here, or you can go through some doors in front of you, or through some doors
Hold on
to
a
your
second.
sides.
Hold on a second. We were here in 3B, right?
Yes, and you walked up. You're in 3D
And then we
now.
walked up and we went in 3A.
No. That is the roof. No, this is the normal level. No, I was confused. 3A is the roof level. You need to actually go up another level to get
Yeah,
there.
and we went up here.
No.
From you can see the stairs here that bring up
No, those stairs.
from outside.
I'm confused
And
on
here
this
it's open.
map.
Here there doesn't to be a wall, so it seems like it's the stairs
Yeah,
are also
The stairs
colored
go
the
up
dark.
to the 3A area.
And then
not
3A
3D.
has stairs that bring
Yeah.
here to 3D. So these stairs go down.
Oh yeah.
3D.
Okay, so it seems
so
it
we
seems
went
like
first
you
to
either.
the upper level and then went down to the lower level.
No, okay.
And then there are doors to enter 3F and 3E. And there are
you don't-
doors
you
to
don't-
enter 3G.
You guys just see 3 doors. Besides
we
that,
see
you don't
3
know anything
doors.
else.
I guess we open all the doors.
I mean, what door do you open?
This one first.
Can you ping me?
Yeah,
Okay,
do
the
you
one
not
in
see
front.
Yeah.
Let's
this one.
see
The big double door.
the big double door. Awesome. Give me a second. Okay, good. This large room might have once been a well-appointed library, but now its shelves lie in disarray along the east and west walls. No sign of any books are apparent. A large portion of the ceiling is missing, as its corresponding portion of the floor, which opens up into the dark waters of the lake below. Around here you see several interesting things. There is a full batter like plate mail to the side on like a model man, and then a chest, golden heavy chest to the corner of the room, but it seems like it's the only part of the floor that's really sturdy. It's right where the chest is. To the right and to the left, the ground is kind of shaky.
Hey, Hennessy, could you check for traps around the chest?
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. So I will search the chest and the area around the chest. In
No,
reverse order.
in reverse order, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
give me a search check. Okay, I mean, you look around and you like this portion of the floor right here is not gonna sustain a lot of weight on it before it falls.
Lovely. So
You're very light, Hennessy. You can move or open the chest.
yeah, I think I'm gonna one up that.
Okay.
Teleport the chest. Can you
I am.
teleport the chest
Is
with
there anything? Is there anything on the walls or anything? Like
Nothing
place
much.
to tie something off?
Nothing much. It's just literally the
Well, the
brick.
full plate that you mentioned.
Yes, that is actually over
Is
on
it on the
here.
wall?
No, it's over on here.
Oh, 1 second. Okay, sorry. So it's behind,
Yes, it is here.
back here.
Okay, so how do you guys do around this particular problem?
Well, Hennessy, I've seen you almost teleport many times.
Yeah, but the thing
Can you
is,
do that bringing stuff with you? You brought me with you sometimes, so...
I don't know how. I don't know if the floor will be able to sustain my weight and the chest. So
Well, can you... Do you need to... Can you just touch the chest and then move it to that room?
I
You
suppose
can keep the door open.
might work. I was thinking I'd just tie the chest off. That way, if it falls, we can drag it up.
Or we could do that too.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I think I'm actually going to try and carefully move over there, since
Okay.
I am actually pretty light.
So tiptoe. Do me a reflex check. Awesome. So you like tiptoe, and then and you fall into the water with a splash.
Can you swim? I shout down.
And Hennessy's like, can you swim, Hennessy? Can you swim?
Probably not.
Okay, give me
Oh
a
boy.
swim check.
Yes, I cannot swim.
Okay, you see Hennessy easily going down into the murky waters below.
Oh boy. I have the same swim check.
Is somebody gonna try and save him?
Give me
I-
1 second. I already casted for no movement today.
This is a split second thing. Like he is going down. So
Well, I have
what's
nothing.
happening?
I have nothing I can do.
Nothing
Oh,
I
I
can
know.
do.
Yes, can I
Okay,
make a reaction?
fast. Do it fast, unless he goes Johns.
Do I have 6
Constitution
seconds?
check. Constitution check. Hennessy, go on, Nick. Come
He
on,
can
go with some.
Keep
I
his breath
pull
for
out my
a long
scroll,
time.
and I activate my scroll.
What
activate my
scroll?
scroll. Summon monster 3, the only scroll I have. Summon monster 3, creates a fiendish crocodile. Crocodile goes to grab Hennessy. I throw the scroll in the water.
Okay, Hennessy, do me an additional Constitution save. Okay, so you make the second one. You're like, and you're just going down, but you manage to to keep in enough air so that the cutter like sweeps in and raises you up on the water. You feel like 30 more seconds, and you would have lost consciousness.
Ah, lovely. I sit there and go, I hate water.
And the crocodile goes snap.
I hate crocodiles. I'm gonna
Maybe
try
we
and...
should tie you to the rope as well, not just the chest.
How far down into the water?
About
How far down is the water? I mean,
about
can I get
20
back up?
feet. Oh, 20 feet.
The crocodile can pull you up in 6 seconds.
Yeah, but I mean
The
how
crocodile
far
can't
down
scale
from the ledge?
walls. No, the crocodile. You guys are you're down on the water right here.
He
Yeah,
is.
how far
Yes.
from there is there?
Oh, I mean, you can easily go around and kind of just come in the door.
Oh, okay. I'd go in near the chest if I could.
Okay, so one side of the chest, one side of the floor near the chest is already collapsed.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the chest.
On the other
Pull it
side?
off the crocodile. Huh?
No, you don't understand me. You can't get up here. Back. So you
Oh.
like basically you go around because this is the water below. You go around the thing, being as this is cracked all over on this side. You go around and just come in the room all over again. Get it?
You go upstairs,
Yeah.
then downstairs, then through a double door.
Okay, and again, like one part of the floor near the chest is already collapsed.
How much rope do we have? Because I don't have any.
I have 200 feet.
Okay, tie yourself. We'll keep the rest. And go try grab the chest. Maybe teleport in front of it, since you can, I think.
Okay. So, again, like, what's happening? You're making plans, but what are you doing?
I think I'm going to tie the rope off at where the full plate is hanging on the wall.
Okay, you tie the
First
rope off over there. You have the rope around you.
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you get to the chest to tie it?
I actually have most of the rope. I have some of the rope in front of me, actually, so that I could tie it to the chest if need be.
Okay, good. How long is the rope?
200 feet.
Okay.
So I think I've got enough.
Probably.
Well, you go on the other side and try and tie it to the chest. So do me another reflex save to see how this works. If you manage to actually get to the chest. "21 is enough. So you manage to get to just barely manage to get to the chest without collapsing the tile floor beneath you.
Lovely. I'm going to tie the chest to the rope.
Okay. You tie the rope to the chest, you mean?
Yes, I was thinking
Okay,
that too.
awesome. You tie the rope to the chest. It's you make a tight knot. I'd like you to give me a sleight of hand, or sorry, a rope check. No, there's actually a skill rope in here, so give me a rope check. 18. Okay, good. And what do you do now? Do you start dragging the chest towards your party members?
No. I'm actually going to try to teleport myself and the chest back to the other room.
Okay, good. How does your teleport work again exactly? Can you read it out?
Basically I have to have line of sight. Let me open the actual file.
Yep. So you get what's the weight thing? Like, how much weight can you move over with this teleport?
Weight wasn't actually listed. But I can carry other people like normal teleport, so I'm guessing up to medium load.
Okay, so your teleport works on this golden chest, and you just teleport it over to your friends.
Yeah.
And the room, safely enough. 200 feet of rope tied to you, almost tangled around. By the way, how much weight do you have on him? 200 feet of rope is very heavy.
25. That's 25 pounds. Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't have any weight on him because most of my stuff is in my handy haversack, which is a bag of holding.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're right.
So the total weight I have is 39 weight because I'm 35 pounds and the handy haversack is a bit more.
Awesome.
Actually, I have
Okay.
a bit more because I'm also wearing armor. But
So you get a chest over there, near the plate mail tied up on the wall. What do you guys do now?
Does the plate mail look sellable?
Do me a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft?
Yes.
Oh,
Can
I
you
mean,
do it as
I
well?
said, sellable, not spellable.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh my.
Oh my, oh my.
Knew it.
Somebody has appeared.
What do you mean
Wow,
appeared?
Gary has
We're doing
appeared.
it at the normal time.
No, no, no.
The
Normal
is
time.
10 minutes.
Normal time is now. It was 50 minutes ago. This is time when you work.
No, the normal time can't be 15 minutes ago, because if it was 15 minutes ago, I'd still be at work.
Yes, but you didn't tell us you're at work.
So
Wait.
he worked until 7. I told you, I was right again.
You were right, yeah, of course, but I didn't know he was working late. I was not nobody told me he was working late. So I couldn't know we were starting 1 hour later. Something you should really tell the DM before he makes the schedule. Okay, awesome. So Gary, he just threw a fit after the fight, Valak. And he just went away somewhere. The party thinks it's booze related.
Just was underneath the dragon.
So what did he actually do? Where did he go?
Chicken, donkey.
Awesome. Okay, so you get donkey with you, and your war pony, I guess.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, good. You get your party members, to put it like that, with you, and you get back to your party members inside of the middle structure in the building. You can see a full plate, and in this room you can see like a full plate tied off to a wall. It looks exceptionally beautiful. And besides that, you can see about 200 feet of rope tied around the plate mail, Hennessy, and the chest. And the chest is a golden inlaid chest in the middle of the room. That seems pretty big.
Hennessy's tied to the wall.
And to a chest, and he is soaked in water.
How the fuck do you get there, you daft one?
Well, you know, talent. And a bit of a, hobby.
Have I been gone
Not-
5 minutes? Have I been gone 5 minutes? Jesus Christ.
Like half an hour, maybe.
Yeah, about that, like half an hour, something like that.
What can I say? I'm into rope.
Mm.
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 Rope and leather. There we go.
Okay.
And chest.
And
So
chest.
let me fondle this chest and open it up.
Okay, so
Do that, please.
you open up the chest.
Is it locked?
No, it is not.
Oh,
Well, I
well,
thought you said.
well, that
I
was
thought you said he was tied to a wall.
And yeah, like 200 feet of rope. There's enough space.
I
to
have
do.
a safety line.
Oh right, I'm with you. I thought.
And then the safety line is tied to me and the chest.
Then he was tied to a wall next to it. I was just like, what the fuck you got there?
So you open the chest, and inside of the chest is a little shining peripiat. If you know, it's like a circlet. A silvered set of daggers that look exceptionally shiny. A horn, big long horn inside, and a very big amount of platinum pieces.
At first glance, how many do they look? How many do you think there are?
About 200 platinum pieces,
Nice.
something on the sort. And to a side, like to the corner of the chest, there's like a little bulge sitting up. It's like there's another small iron coffer.
What's a coffer?
It's like it's a small
chest.
thing. It's a small chest.
Oh, okay.
It's a chest that rarely locks or something like that. It's
Is it
yeah.
openable or is it locked?
Do you try to open it?
I'll try to open it.
Let me see.
Okay, you try and open it, and inside there is a delicate adamantite chain on which are threaded a lion's claws and teeth.
I'm going to pick up chain.
Okay, you pick up the chain.
Well, this looks interesting. I want to
Okay.
keep a
Wear it around
hand
your
on
neck.
it. I don't know. It's adamantium.
All you need is a big ring, and then you're all there. You're an official pimp.
Halfling pimp. Prestige class.
Oh, is Nick new, Nick or old Nick?
Oh, Nick.
Good. Not fucking finished with you yet, bitch.
So yeah, I will proceed to pocket the chain. Because adamantium.
Shall we share the loot of the big chest?
Is any of it magical or?
I cast
If we-
detect magic.
I'm gonna say if we check the tabs on them, Chuky, does it say magic or just?
There's no like there's no with the tag on it saying this is a link of permanent
What's
protection.
what's
for
the
you."
name of its
I
color? What's
cast
the color of
detect
its name?
Yeah.
Is this a purple item, Chucky?
So you cast detect magic, and the plate mail shines a bright light. The
plate mail
periat
is magical.
shines a bright light, and the
The
Is
periat?
it
silver
fail?
the periat.
Oh,
What's
I
the
thought,
Parafat. Parafat.
I
What's a
thought this
parafat?
was a trap or something. I thought you meant like there was
Parafat
a...
is a type of necklace that is
No, I thought you meant there
usually
was a...
large.
I thought you
Oh,
meant there was a
pendant.
plate on the wall, like some sort of activation plate. Hennessy.
No, it's
and
an actual plate mail, an actual plate
Oh,
mail,
right.
full plate mail armor.
Sorry, I've completely gotten this whole situation wrong. I'm wondering why everyone's like looking at the chest and stuff like that. I'm like, that doesn't... What about... the
I'm
trap?
tied to a suit of plate mail and a chest.
Oh,
This is kinky bondage stuff right here.
completely gotten everything wrong here. And so I'm like, why is everybody looting? Should we not be sorting this blatant obvious trap out?
So I say that plate mail is definitely magical, and
And
this
the
pendant
set of silver daggers, the same shine a bright light.
here. Can I try to identify them with
Um,
a spellcraft check?
how much does identify take? Because I think there's a time to it.
4 rounds.
10 minutes.
Okay,
Depends how you do it.
By the way, the adamantite chain as well shines a even brighter light than anything
Oh,
else.
that you have something in your pocket that shines a lot, and it wasn't there last
No.
time I cast this spell. I see to Hennessy that pocketed before.
Ah! I pull out the chain again.
Yeah, that's really bright.
So,
There's
Not only
some
is
serious
it
skull
made
on
out
it.
of, not only is it made out of a rare metal, but it's also magical. We should really get this looked at.
I want the horn.
Yes,
Daggers look-
yes, of course. The horn shines a magical light as well.
Daggers look good for, short swords. Just saying.
So can I try to identify the stuff with spellcraft?
Okay, what do we want to identify?
Let's start with the chain. That should be the
The chain. Do you mean identify spell? I'm gonna do that.
28.
No, you're doing a spellcraft.
Yeah, that's spellcraft.
Okay, with a spellcraft, you have no idea what it is. You have never seen something like this in your life. This is completely and utterly new to you.
I look to our mage and say, hey, don't you have spells that help with this sort of stuff?
I will proceed to do the same action. but I don't think I will do anything.
Same thing. This is
I tell him that I haven't seen anything like this before.
you have never seen anything like this before.
Whenever
Gary, I think you kind of froze. Can you hear us?
It is worth reminding that the mage holds a dead hobgoblin in his arms.
This is 3.5, correct? I'm getting confused with other. Okay, never mind.
And Gary just died.
Oh no! We've lost our dwarf!
We've lost the
He
door.
had a heart attack.
Just
He's
Skype
here.
being Skype.
I forgot it was Pathfinder where you could identify with spellcraft.
You can remind to Gary, who wasn't here, that the mage is holding a dead hobgoblin in his hands.
Yeah, there's a dead hobgoblin in the mage's hands, like he's kind of dragging it along.
Yes.
He's finally learning. If this happened, Valrak would remind that like the idea is to keep a part of the thing of the trophy, not to keep not to keep the entire thing as a trophy. But whatever floats your boat.
Still better than nothing.
Okay, so anything else you guys want to do? What's happening here?
Mr. Hammer doesn't know what the stuff is either, so I'll go and have a look at the plate now.
Okay, the plate mail seems to be, as I said, it shined a very powerful magical light. It seems to be a interesting piece of metalwork. You can definitely see dwarven smith's hands on this. It is of an exceptional design.
Nothing written on the tag.
What? Sorry, what?
Nothing written on the tag.
Nothing on the tag.
Would it fit me?
It would fit you, yes.
Right. I shall claim it and not even bother asking whether I need to have it or not, because I don't really think anybody else is going to want it.
Yep, you can have it.
Damn right, I have it.
Awesome.
Try
Wow.
and stop.
What's happening next?
Right, we're just gonna split the platinum then.
Split the platinum. I'll pick up the daggers if no one else wants them.
Okay. Wait, everything else in the chest? What's happening?
I quite like the look of the horn, but I don't know what other people think. I don't think we should really blow on it and find out what it does, because it probably does something when you blow on it, if it's magic.
Probably. That's
Well, we should probably take everything with us and.
Yeah. I'm saying I quite like the look of it, but I wouldn't recommend that we just blow on it randomly. That's all.
we should first identify all the magic items before
Well,
we try to
actually,
use them.
first, what type of horn is it? Is it a drinking horn or a horn you blow through?
It is a
You'll
long,
find that true dwarfs can do either with either.
it is a long horn for sounding.
Lovely. Okay, so you blow through it, or
However,
plug
if you
one
turn,
end and
if
drink
you
again.
if you turn it vertically, it's also for drinking. There you go.
See, we put everything in our bags. If we,
Yeah, we got a bag
if
of
we
holding,
have
didn't
magic
we?
bags, we use those, and
Yeah, we got a bag of holding. Didn't Hennessy have it?
yeah, and we explored the side rooms.
Yeah, we put,
I guess
we'll
we
put,
start
we'll
with
put
that
everything
one.
in the bag of holding then.
Yeah,
Uh,
and we go on the top room.
Yeah,
How much
okay.
gold was that? 200.
200 platinum pieces, so 2,000 golden pieces.
Divided by
so
4.
50 each.
25 each.
So you go to the which side room do you go? To the left or to the right?
To the left. 3
Oh God, no, it's 50 each, isn't it?
50 each.
Yeah, it should be 50 each.
Not 25.
I can take the extra 25 you don't want.
No, it's 50 each. Each
Yeah.
get 50 each, so
Yeah, yeah,
500
yeah,
gold
yeah.
each.
Or
Okay,
actually,
so-
I marked platinum as platinum.
3 large animals. A leopard, a wild boar, and a crocodile stand at ready in the southern portion of this room, but on second glance, they prove to be stuffed and mounted for display. The walls are decorated with a striking tapestry depicting a 5-headed dragon in a pose of destructive rage. A
This is like a familiar 5-headed dragon.
Yes. A freestanding perch for a falcon or an eagle stands in the room's northwestern corner. A cot heaped with fine furs lies to the west, next to a large table. Atop the table lies a dead bat-like creature, its abdomen cleaned and stuffed with salt and wood chips, and its wings pinned to the table's surface with 7 thin pins. An iron chest sits on the floor beneath the table.
Iron chest, you said?
Yes.
Valrak smells me.
Lovely. I will
Can I see?
approach
Careful.
iron
Wanna
chest
check?
and inspect
Careful.
it for traps.
Careful.
Yes.
Okay, do me a trap check.
Smells like the same sort of batshit crazy mage that we walk around with.
Hensey, a trap
Yeah,
finding skill, please.
I was going to do it hidden. And I did it backwards again.
Activated the trap and then worked out what it was. That's not the way to do it.
Okay.
I know, right?
So from whatever you can make out, there's nothing there.
Lovely. I'm going to try to open it.
Okay. As you try to open it, from basically you're standing at the chest, you try to open it. From beneath your feet come 5 jagged spikes. They just completely raise up.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'd like you to make me a reflex save.
Here's where uncanny dodge saves your life.
Okay, so you manage to dodge only 3 of them, but 2 of them still manage to nick you for about 8 points of damage.
You're
Reflex
fine.
save. Take no damage when avoiding
Oh,
things.
yes, exactly. And you you just completely jump away from this trap, which you did not manage to figure out.
I looked at him. By the way, it's trapped. Spike trap.
So it
Very
seems.
classic. Good thing I noticed that.
Yes, it's a good job I did,
Bluff
yes.
check. Bluff check.
Okay, so do you attempt on opening it again?
Yes, I will, this time, retry my search check to see if the trap is still active, actually.
Yes, you can do it. The trap does not seem to be active anymore.
Just while he's doing that, what loot did we get off the last scene? Can anyone remember? I completely forgot. You got the elemental...
I got a nice ring.
Yeah. And what else was there? Did I pick up anything?
No, nothing. I don't think you picked up anything from the corpse of the people.
Yeah. Can I just foreseeably have done the usual of the dragon and chop its fucking head off? And
Yes.
put it on the donkey
Yes.
and everything?
Of course, of course.
I can vanish, but there's certain things that must be done before vanishing.
Okay. And just to continue on, you open the chest after this successful trap check, and inside you find 6 large leather sacks, each containing about 100 silver pieces and 20 gold pieces. And wedged between these sacks is a delicate-looking wooden and silver box.
Lovely. I shall open wooden and silver box.
Okay, inside the box there's a single folded letter that smells of a strange perfume, although it's obvious from the indentation in the velvet lining that something the size of a child's fists once rested in the box as well.
This is not the castle you're looking for. The princess is in the third castle.
All right, I'm going to take a look at the letter, I guess.
Awesome. So you
Paper?
open the letter up and you
Yeah.
see Sarvith. Take great care with the enclosed phylactery. I need not explain to you what the Ghost Lord would do if he knew where I had sent his little bauble for safekeeping. Hide it somewhere safe. Perhaps it could be trusted to your dragon friend's keeping. Keep it hidden until Brindle is taken. Should it fall into the hands of someone who could return it to its owner, the consequences for our efforts could be dire indeed. Or why? And the spelling of that is this. Okay, and after that, after this, let's take our 1 hour break, and we're gonna be coming back to you guys in about 3 minutes with more Fruit Fire Dungeoneers. See you guys in just a couple of